I'm gonna do one more. At least one more, because, here's the thing. It occurred to me as I was, like, going through all the other ones. Do I or do I not? Well, I don't this time, because it occurred to me that I don't think we've ever just seen Nightmare. We've seen Siegfried. I don't know if we've seen him in that form, but yeah, this is Siegfried, and we've seen him a couple of times. But Siegfried, of course, took up Soul Edge and was possessed by it, thus becoming Nightmare, and I don't think we've just seen straight up Nightmare before. So I'm gonna have this be a thing that we do as well. And the reason for this is because I just think there's just sort of a thing to note about him mechanically, in that in later games, Siegfried is no longer Nightmare, and he just appears in the story on his own. So Siegfried and Nightmare become separate characters. And so Nightmare gets his own moveset, while this set of moves becomes Siegfried's. So... And also, you know, he's like the primary antagonist, more or less, so I just thought maybe, well, I'm off to a bad start. I just thought maybe some examination of that would be beneficial. So here we are doing that now. It's finally time for the context of a sword boy. Down the rafters you go. And also I'm just sort of having fun doing these ones. So, whoop. Indeed. And he does have a big arm as well, which we do like as well. Of course we love when a blue arm happens. God. Of course, in practice I'm not strictly the best with him, but I've not been the best at any point in this, so you should really have been prepared for that. I'm doing my darndest to not be destroyed, but it's not working. I can't wrap my head around you. This is gonna be rough. Ah, I've forgotten everything I went out of my way to figure out again. It's different in practice, isn't it? Ugh. Oh, this is actually pitiful. Come on. Here's a start. Right. I don't know if I even want to show this. It's not as if it'll have... Whoa! Well, there we go. There you go, now Wesley's getting his chips back one by one. Not hugely efficient, but... I keep doing this, where like, I go off into practice and I'm like, okay, what does this do, what does this do, what does this do, and then I don't retain any of it. This is the folly of that old adage that, oh, I've forgotten more than you'll ever know. Well, what fucking good's that? If you've not retained any of it, it doesn't count, does it? And we're really proving that now! Okay, massacre. It really is, isn't it? What have we got here? Yeah, so there's this in the game that we can. What's Dark Soul impact? It's the impact that Dark Souls has had on the industry. It's a big thrust. Oh god, it wasn't enough of a big thrust. You think Dark Souls and you think, well, surely that makes a big thrust, but no, Nightmare told us so many years in the past. Oh, I can listen, just boof! Just big boof of a hand. It may well be, but I'd like to... Could it be it with a bit more urgency, perhaps? Okay, here we go. Wonk. I mostly like going squiddly woo, to be honest. It's fun to do. I like squiddly woo moves. Keelik has one, Nightmare has one. In this one, Seongmina has 2. I don't know if that remains true in later games. I can't quite remember off the top of my head.
Is there no other way?
Yes, don't think there is one, mate. You're gonna have to prod me with a big staff. Where's the one I figured out there? You see, he's got squiddly woo. It's the battle of the squiddly woos already. They can tell when you say squiddly woo sometimes, and they put a boy there to hit you about it. Oh god, that's gonna go bad. Come on, get in the pit, please. Not quite. What? Where was that? It's that. This is the one I was looking for. I can just prod them right through. Right, prod. The prod doesn't always yield the results I was hoping for. Fuck! Do you fuckers not think I've got it hard enough already? Can you... There's things in the world other than this! The Earth's crust is made up of different versions of yourself. Did you know that? There's millions of you in the... Oh. I thought I could trick him into thinking he was some sort of igneous rock. And thus would be incapable of fighting sort of psychosomatically. He would like just be completely petrified. Doesn't seem to have worked out that way, so we're gonna have to muddle through with something else. What if? Ooh! I've deployed the who. I won't be fooled again. You thought you could trick me into cutting my ties with Organisation Crunch! It's a bit like the antagonists of Kingdom Hearts. Even in milk. I've got a lightning arm to prove it, look.
Versus Cervantes. Not yet.
It's a Cervantes we've got now.
The sword came back to life in his hands.
Yeah, we know about pirates.
Do not defy me.
I may not be capable of it, to be honest, mate. Let's find out together. Well, defying you's not going great. Hang on. What else have we got? Well, it's not that. Go down, please. He just sort of did a big step back and then didn't really accomplish anything beyond that. Oh god. He's matching me at fuck's price right now. It's like Fisher Price, but you lose a fight to a pirate, which is not what I wanted. Take it back to the shop. Why are you even selling this? Why is a child's toy manufacturer paying a pirate to come to my house and beat the shit out of me? This feels like an overstep. The spinny headbutt move, at least. Can you believe such a thing? Barnabas couldn't, and look what happened to him in the end, eh? That's why we say, believe it, unlike Barnabas. You don't want to end up like he did. Oh, if only it were the end, Nightmare, but unfortunately we've got him for... Okay, that one doesn't count. Sometimes they call it wheat a bix. they stagger the name in a weird way, and I've never known why there's a shark in the distance. I mean, I do know why there's a shark in the distance. It lives here, but you know, just no snooping off the port bow. I'd give you a big bonk at least. But a big bonk is not everything else that we... Whoa! I'm begging you to just stand there and get killed for a brief period. Oh hey, well, there we go, we lucked out there. Let's see if we can... What's going on with the back of your wrists, sir? I'm not sure what even is the claw that you're demonstrating. Some sort of fin? I don't know. I don't like having so little explanation for your chitinous appendage. This is rude, frankly. At minimum, it's a bit unneighbourly, do you not think? Getting the wet. The wet is where you live, I've decided. He'll be restored soon. Because of course you know, what with the soul edge, essentially his consciousness having been like shattered into the sword bits. I don't know how he's gotten all that together. He's just sort of been accumulating a bunch off screen, I guess. They needed a sword for him to have. In the previous game, that's just what the sword looked like when it was complete, I'm pretty sure, but, you know. Foopsie foops. You can only get so many differences into one game of whist. You're trying to force too many differences on it. If I was a turtle, you wouldn't be treating me like this. Okay, I know about your turtle favouritism. You know, we've been looking the other way, but at this point, it's impossible to hide anymore. And while we're not strictly sure what the actual consequences would be of us continuing to ignore it, it's just so galling for the rest of us that the turtles get off scot-free. I've never known a budgie to get this close. The budgie wouldn't do it. What gives you the right? You think you're better than birds? Oh, I'd love to put you in a room with a corvid and see who passes the exam! Don't be doing all this. You know when they say, get back? Well, do that, please. Oh, get back to where you once belonged! Okay. Sweep your feet off. You know when you run away with someone's feet? Well, my plan's basically that. What the fuck? Trying my best, but you keep killing me! With odd weapons. That fucking hurts. I keep doing the... Whoa! Well, that accomplished something, but I was, to be honest, aiming for another move, which I think is in the moveset that he gets in subsequent games. Squiddly Woo is really my only hope a lot of the time. Oh, hey! Poke. Sometimes you just need a little prod to get you started and then make them go away. Oh. Piss off. Piss off on a night about it. Hello. You've become the Admiral, I see. There's no turning back once you're the Admiral. Because you're on the boat at that point. You can turn the boat around, but like it takes a while. And I think you'd honestly just be better off. Go in the... You've got long pokes as a result of sword chain. Alright, but what if you didn't? Hello, I'm Marcus Markley, and I'm here to tell you about the sword that you don't have. Well, now you've got range and speed over me at this point, so I don't really know what the fuck I'm meant to do. No, you can't squiddly twiddle. Alright? It's difficult for me to believe in you at this rate. Oh, fucky Harriet! You've made different ones. You've turned serpents wrong, and they've all gone into the different houses now. All of them, everywhere in the village. We're having snakes round for tea. How did I do that? Which I did there we go. I've done it deliberately this time. What you don't know about is the difference in opinion of the Lord High Workle. Fuck you, I'm not doing all that again. Go up in the sky. Go up in the sky and forget what we just saw.
Versus Yoshimitsu. Got you.
It's really taken a while, this one.
Is shrouded in mystery.
Really being burgled of all of my minutes. If someone did that at me and told me to repent, I would repent immediately, to be honest. It's just impossible to argue with. Wouldn't even ask what for. Thus completely defeating the point of penitence, but to be fair, it was a stressful situation. Gregory Bitstopper, you've stopped all the bits and now none of the old arcade games work. I don't know what my life would be without curtains. People would just be looking through my windows for a while, I guess.
Battle 2. Fight.
Stop being made of obsidian, please. I know we can't all help it, but if I can reduce even slightly the number of people, then it's worth asking around. Beach Giver once said to me, it's gonna be difficult to do this video, and I wish I'd listened, to be honest. I'm gonna make you take all of my hats back to the hat shop and return them on my behalf, but I didn't give you the receipts. I didn't actually want to return the hats, I just wanted to see how you'd react. I live for the drama. I'm here to just see how it all unfolds. Some people just want to watch the hat shop burn. It did occur to me that you might set fires at the hat shop out of just sheer embarrassment. That's why I deliberately picked just an accidental arsonist who just in stressful situations just immediately resorts to that. Raphael! I'm having a little sleep near the... Do you mind?
Weak for that. Aren't you?
I mean, I can't really debate that at this point.
Battle 1. Fight.
I would do some of Raphael's, because Raphael's is like the one I've done best with across like all the games. But the problem is, as a character, I fucking hate him. Like, his story in 6 is just the most rich white aristocrat solution to the problem of rich white aristocrats I have ever fucking heard. And I just couldn't stomach being involved in it, to be honest. Voldo was a stretch. If they didn't throw me that bone at the end, I'd have really struggled with that. I think it's the pretension that I dislike, but unfortunately he's got the moves that I do best with. So, it's a bit of a whoopsie fuck, but now we've got all the luck of the fair. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, it's moot now, isn't it? Because he's just gonna eat my bones anyway. Prodded me in the little toes.
You are not even worth killing.
Poke for you today in the chapel. The chapel of earthly desires.
Ooh, yeah. And then I'm concentrating too much in this episode, which I thought would be fun for me to do.
But I will not.
You absolutely will. With every version of the ocean that I see through. Oh, I can't see through that version of the ocean. He's got me there. It's made of just rocks. Why'd you make an ocean of rocks? That's the other thing. That's the aspect you've not really thought about on the tail end of this whole discussion, is that what now? You've got it. You know, well done. You sure showed me. Now do something with your ocean of rocks, clever dick. They call me Percival the Preacher because I preach to Percivals. Not because my name is Percival, weirdly, because in fairness it's not. But when I eat the snakes that you believe in, then you will know true horror. Because, as they say in the book, don't do this! I did a guard impact completely on fucking accident. I just need one hit. Ah, it was a delayed move. At times like these, I'm grateful for punch. At least we got that to land once. I just sort of remembered, oh yeah, that's a... What? He has all these I'm not good with the slow characters. I could fake it with Astaroth, but I'm really not doing a good job. Oh, hang on. Hang on, we're onto something here. You keep not actually transitioning into the move I'm trying to do, and it's... I don't know, even... I could not account for the last 3 seconds of that match. What's all of what you're doing? He's doing all the twiddly shit. You see, I'm not a big twiddler, but I can still get decent results. Just goes to show you, not all twiddles are necessary. Some are helpful even. But if you can't twiddle, it's not the end of the world. I'm trying my best to get out of the bin. But I think I sort of get the feeling you don't really want me to. I'll just do that again. Boot him. No. Yeah? Can I help you, sir? I just had to sort of bide my time until he made a move. Okay, now this is just gonna go poorly. Is this as well now?
I've been waiting for this day for too long.
Me when a burning skeleton made of swords appears in front of me.
The seal was broken.
We'll secretly wait for the day when our sword skeleton comes for us, so that we can defeat and presumably assimilate them. Give me my bones back! I need them! You have no idea how hard it's been trying to do all these fights without a skeleton. That's why I've been losing in my weakened state, my weakened boneless state. Ah. The boneless warrior, they call me, and now we know why. It's because my bones went here. I've never forgiven them for leaving at the critical moment. Ugh. I can't even really see where I am or what I'm doing. Ow. Ow, to be honest. Don't... Whatever you were about to do, reconsider. Well, now... No, all of this is unnecessary as well. That ain't enough for palaver, is it? Oh no. Well, come on now. Betsy Grease is There's not enough yogurt in your back pocket to sustain the assault. It's true, you better go home. Go back home, grab a froob, try again. If Nightmare had just appeared once in his original form, all of this could have been avoided. Oh, piss off with whatever you did to make those hit me. Christmas has long ago turned to dust in my palm. Good grief. Oh, well, straight into the horizontal attack that you were doing. There we go, now you finally fucking do it. No, you come to me. Idiot. Oh no, this is gonna go badly. Oh, they call him the virtuous wishbone. And now you're gonna find out why. It's been bothering me for a while now, to be honest. Oh god. Oh god, come on. Why the fuck is PCP's worth going to bed now? It's noon. Noon isn't when Petey Peasworth goes to bed, usually, okay, which is why I'm surprised. Come on, skip it. Oh, fuck you. So at this point, there have been things I have had to actually reschedule for this fucking bollocks. I think I may politely suggest that this shall be the last one of these that I do. Certainly, in this version. Because I just can't put myself through any more of this. I think in future I shall instate a practice run for of like trying this shit out against actual combatants before I do the video itself, because I just can't keep finding myself in these situations. I call him Bendy Winston because of the cybernetic implants. Alright, and you can't tell me that that's not true, because I saw the Dominoes tournament where they talked about it. Alright, so you can't claim foul play there, it's on record. Well, that seems like kind of an overreaction. Don't do the funny stand. Taunting me with the fact you can stand funny. I have no earthly idea what any of what you just did was, but I'm just very grateful that you didn't do it at me. If an infinite number of geese turned around, right, would you be shocked? I'd be more sort of shocked at just the sight of an infinite number of geese. I don't think I could process it. We can't process infinity as humans. Can it be? Can I punch you in the spine and then have you leave me alone for once? No, that's not what leaving me alone looks like. I hate to be overly critical, but it's not what I asked for. Prod. Hit. Prod. Hit. Okay, the prod hit maneuver has done me right. Ah, this was an ordeal. But we've got our bones back now, and there's the holy sword. But obviously we don't want that one. I want one that's not that.
This is it.
This is it. This time, hopefully. Now we turn around in the church. Oh, both of them. Both of them we get. Take them off. We gotta resist the evil presence. Oh. Oh yeah, Nightmare takes him over every time he goes to sleep, hence the name, I guess. He threw the sword away. After all that, you just threw the sword into a lake. Ah, massive returns on the gravy investment that I made. Well, at least it's over. Profile for Nightmare is now available indeed. Well, the end is nigh, and the son of knightly fucks comes to live again. But with which one? Got a giant SOULCALIBUR about it. Just add that, why not? So yeah, thank you for thanking you, and here to close us out is just a swing round of a different sword that we like, and then whoosh, what bonk. Tune in next time, where I'm probably not going to play this one again. We shall move on to one that maybe I'll be better at. I wouldn't hold your breath. But who knows what the future can hold. Only me, because I was given the power of the Oracle. Just now, actually. So, yeah, bye.